Okay, so today we're chatting with one of our best partners, one of our clients, and it's Austin. So, Austin, why don't you tell everybody what your role in the company is and what it is that you do?
Yep. So I am Austin Loudenslinger, and I am the founder of Peak Wellness USA, which is a sauna outlet in the US.
Well, not just any outlet, it's one of the fastest growing sauna outlets. But why don't you tell everyone what the challenges, basically, what problems were you trying to solve when you came to us to email engineers?
Yeah. So I was working with another email marketing agency, and the pricing structure that they used was basically more of like a subscription model, and it was like a percentage of sales thing. So like, low upfront cost and high ongoing cost. And as I was starting up, it made sense. But long story short, it was like highway robbery, and their actual ongoing work was not good. I actually paused a bunch of their stuff, and then they were like, hey, like they didn't notice for 3 weeks. And then they were like, we're optimizing everything all the time. Like, we need to continue. And I was like, bro, I paused everything 3 weeks ago and you guys haven't noticed. So you're out. And then anyway, I was doing it myself and like just kind of going forward with what they had created, and it was kind of C minus work. And I actually signed up for your emails, Matthias, and like I saw the copywriting and I was like, all right, this is exactly what I need for my own brand. Like I need someone that's actually thinking through things and like crafting compelling copy that's going to resonate with my audience. And ultimately, that's what did it. Was like, all right, if he can do this for himself, or if someone else can do this for him, then they can do this for me. And that's exactly what has happened. I mean, I've been
Yeah.
just so thrilled with your guys's quality. I mean, from the designs to the copy, it's all just A+.
Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you can have the best strategy, the best segments, whatever. But if the emails themselves are not resonating, then everything else it's worthless, right? So that is what we did with your brand, as you know. Like we got deep into the market, into what your audience actually wants, what sauna buyers actually want before buying a sauna. And also we got deep into developing unique voice, right? With the different type of emails that we're sending, with the designed emails, with the text-based emails, and the combination of both. So yeah, I mean that's how you get an email program and results that you feel the difference if they are turned off for 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And quick question. So you're also a marketer yourself, right? So what was preventing you from doing all of this on your own, from managing email marketing on your own?
Yeah, I mean, I had done a decent amount of email marketing in the past, but it had all been just text-based, like automations through Zapier and Gmail that, worked fine, but weren't designed at all. So what was stopping me really was like, I'm not a graphic designer and I have no idea how to do that. And basically like the formatting of all the emails and then also the copy. I mean, it's so complex. Like you actually need to have the skill set in order to do this correctly and to present a professional storefront on your emails. Like it needs to be done in a certain way that I don't have the capability to do. So um, yeah, I mean, short of learning the entire skill set, it just was totally not worth it for me to sit down and try to do it myself.
Yeah, I mean you got the other things to do at the end of the day, and yeah, finding like a good partner makes sense. So can you share a little bit? We've crafted now like dozens and probably hundreds of emails for you, but can you share a little of the wins we gotten for you so far? Anything that comes to mind?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I mean, lots of results. Obviously, like I went to a conference, I think about 6 months ago now, and like I was knowing that I needed to do some email marketing, of course, like on the back end, but didn't really understand the extent of it. And the benchmark that all of the e-commerce like gurus, whatever you want to call them, were saying for emails should be 30% of your revenue. And I was like, whoa, mine is like none, so does that mean that I
Mhm.
can add 30%, to my business if I just implement emails? And long story short, hiring the professionals here. I mean, I think basically the first month or the second month that they came on board, it was somewhere around 23%. So I was like, okay, we're moving in the right direction. And I think from now, the last 30 days, it's like 48%, which is like home run. So that's fantastic. And then what's really cool, I think, about email engineers is that you pay to get the flows created in the first place, but it's just like a flat fee, and then they'll just optimize them forever. And like what they do is um, not just like, okay, I've created like, one email copy with the design and I'm going to put it out there and like, okay, it's not working, so I'm going to try it again. It's way more complex than that. It's like engineering. It's like the name actually makes a lot of sense because
Yeah.
they'll design one, or they'll design a few, they'll do texts. So basically they're testing a bunch of different variations with copy and designs, and it's super intricate. So it allows you to highly optimize your email marketing and your email campaigns and all your flows. So I mean, it's totally pro.
Okay, so if I asked you, would you recommend email engineers to another seven, eight, and nine figure e-commerce brand? And if so, why?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all the businesses I'm going to start in the future, I'm coming right back here to do it right from the
Mhm.
beginning. And yeah, I mean, it just totally makes sense how you do it. I mean, I'm an engineer myself, not an email engineer, but if I was, I think, the way that you're doing everything is exactly how you should, and it allows you to optimize over time and find what works for specific audiences. And then also like with your A+ copywriting on the back end, like feeding the beast, like yeah, I mean, I wouldn't look anywhere else.
Okay, okay, thank you for that. I love it, love it. So, on that note, what would you say to a founder, CMO, CEO of a seven to nine figure e-commerce brand who's considering working with email engineers?
Yeah, I wouldn't think twice. I mean, out of all the agencies that I've worked with, they're the only ones that have exceeded my expectations, and it's one that I trust, that I'm not having to think about or manage at all, and that feels really good because agencies are typically um, unreliable and focused on other things, and you have to manage them. And so with email engineers, I literally like open the document that they send me like once a week or twice a week to like see what's upcoming, and I'm continually blown away thinking like, wow, I could not do this myself to this level. So I'm very very thankful, and I think you can't go wrong hiring them.
Okay, thank you for the words, Austin. Thank you for the words. So yeah, looking forward to keeping delivering good results for you. And thanks a lot for your time. We'll be in Slack chatting soon. All right, take care.